into it. I really didn't want to make a video of this, but I got to now since I keep hearing about it. I'm here to talk about who is stronger, who will win in a fight between all forms of Naruto and all forms of Ichigo, including Naruto, Baryon mode, and Boruto. Alright, let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with their first forms, base forms, and transformations. This is what this fight is about. I did a little drawing here. You know, we got 6 paths Naruto versus True Bunkai, 1,000-year Blood War Ichigo, just to make the video fun, and plus I had nothing to do. So let's get into it. We'll start off with them in their base forms from part 1 of both of their series. We got Shonen Jump Kid Naruto versus part 1 Ichigo. In their base forms, I gotta give this dub over to Ichigo because Ichigo got a sword, Naruto got shadow clones. Okay, yeah, he got shadow clones, he got a Rasengan. That's not gonna be that much to kill Ichigo. Ichigo will cut down all of his shadow clones. We already seen that Naruto can fool people with his shadow clones, but he doesn't have enough power to kill Ichigo. And Ichigo is more faster with that flash step. Naruto ain't fast like that. Plus Ichigo has a little bit more experience of fighting tough opponents. He fights hollows of tough opponents than Naruto. And Naruto just fighting ninjas right now, pretty much. And it makes more sense just to give it to Ichigo. Alright. Then we got Nine Tails boost Naruto when he was fighting Haku and Neji. With his Nine Tails boost, Naruto was stated to to beat Haku. He was dodging light speed attacks. Let me get the data book feat real quick. Oh, and for people who don't know, in order for you to scale a character who will be another character or who is more powerful in a fight, I go off manga data book feats about what they did in the show. Alright, so let's go to Naruto data book feat real quick. For Haku, it's possible to move between the mirrors at the speed of light. Okay, so that means that Naruto be the enemy who can move at the speed of light. Interesting. Now, let's go to Ichigo. Ichigo isn't in a transformation right now, okay? Alright. He's still in his base form and he ain't got no power boost. So, power boost Naruto from Kid Naruto from Shonen Jump versus Ichigo. I'd say I'll probably give it to Naruto. I mean, he's more faster, you know, he's more powerful. Is he more powerful? I really don't know. I just know Ichigo over there fighting hollows, film, and Naruto just fighting human being ninjas. I mean, debatable. I guess I'll get that dubbed in Naruto. Okay. Then we got Bunkai Ichigo versus Wind Tail Mode Naruto. Now let me talk about Bunkai Mode Ichigo real quick. Bunkai Mode Ichigo fought Byakuya Akutsuki. And it was stated, let me go to the feat real quick. Like lightning, Ichigo pressures Byakuya with godlike speed and attacks at him at close range. I gotta get this done to Ichigo because Ichigo is more powerful. He is extremely fast. He's moving at lightning speed. Naruto like dodged some needles by Haku, who was moving at the mirrors at the speed of light. Ichigo is so much more powerful, so much more faster. You literally see after images of this man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he moves, he's moving in circles around your body. Like, if you've seen the show, you can see how fast Ichigo moves. Ichigo beat Byakuya. Byakuya has, like, a move called his Bunkai. It's like Ichigo's transformation where he has 1,000 swords. He can make them attack you all at once, but he didn't do that with Ichigo because I guess he had a little respect for Ichigo. He can make them swords go into like little roses, and them little roses can move as fast as his hands. And them little roses are 1,000 swords, buddy. So imagine getting hit by that attack. Ichigo got hit by this attack before he went into Bunkai mode, and that was 1,000 swords, by the way, with these rose petals that Ichigo was just slicing right now. Alright? Like, this is where it gets crazy. And he speed blitzed him 3 times in the show. 3 times in the show, man. Like, seriously? 3 times in the show? And Byakuya is a captain. Legit. Ichigo was moving so fast, he literally was getting cocky, and Byakuya made his hands, moved his palms, and made the his attack go faster, and Ichigo cut away all of that, all of them roses. Which means them roses, it's 1,000 swords. Like, if you even get touched by that, you're gonna be fucked up, buddy. And Ichigo just beat him. Alright? Now let's talk about Kid Naruto One Tail Nine Tails mode. Like I was saying, also Ichigo with this form, he also learned a technique called the Getsuga Tensho. You know what I'm saying? It's a beam of light. Well, it's a beam of his spirit pressure that he puts into his blade. And it looks like a big, what's the shape for it? I really don't know what to call the shape, but it's like a big curve, and it does like a lot of damage. Let's go to One Tail Naruto. One Tail Naruto, he has, it's like a second non-tails transformation where he got one tail. He's more faster. He can stretch his body, stretch his arms, and all of that. He got a Vermilion Rasengan. A feat that he had is he moved faster than Sasuke's Sharingan. A Sharingan, for people who don't know, who don't watch Naruto, is that basically is an eye technique that allows you to see your opponent's moves before they make them. And he was moving so fast that Sasuke couldn't see his moves. Alright, now, who's gonna win this fight between True Bunkai Ichigo and One Tail Naruto? Not True Bunkai Ichigo, but Bunkai Ichigo. I mean, he's faster. He moves at the speed of lightning. He beat a guy who has a Bunkai of 1,000 swords. Like, do I really gotta keep going? I feel like that's just a dumb thing to argue against, but let's keep it moving. Then we got Naruto Shippuden. 2-year time skip. In his base form, we gonna skip his base form. Apparently he was doing some training for 2 years. He had no new techniques. The only training he probably was doing was just trying to master his Nine Tails so he don't take over his body. Only new technique that he learned was Rasen Shuriken. So we got Rasen Shuriken against Bunkai Ichigo. The Rasen Shuriken is a master version of his Rasengan that he throws like a shuriken, and it can rip your body up and like cut your molecules in a big explosion once it touches you. So we got part 1 Naruto. Well, not part 1 Naruto, Shippuden 2-year time skip Naruto versus I guess we'll go with Shikai Ichigo to keep it fair. Shikai Ichigo still whoops Naruto from the 2-year time skip. I feel like if I just started off with Bunkai Ichigo versus Naruto 2-year time skip in his base form, he's still gonna lose either way, so I feel like that's just unfair. I still give it to Ichigo. Naruto didn't learn anything new. I mean, he got some belts. Like in the Rasen Shuriken, he beat a guy who has 5 hearts, who was supposed to be immortal, but the guy has 5 hearts, so the guy is not immortal. It's like the best thing Naruto did, and when he first came back, okay. I mean, he went into One Tail mode, fight Orochimaru. He didn't even beat Orochimaru. I mean, he was whooping him. I mean, but that's a little bit too far. Then we got like I said, Bunkai Ichigo stomps Naruto in his Bunkai mode or in his Shikai mode. So let's go to Hollow Mask Ichigo versus let's go to Two Tails Naruto. When Naruto got mad when he was fighting Deidara and Kakashi had to put a seal on his head. Let's go to that. Two Tails Naruto or Three Tails Naruto, which one he ever used. It's the same thing. Just he got 2 extra tails. Naruto doesn't do anything different. Already stated, since Naruto didn't get no new abilities, it's just Tail Beast mode. It's just like when he was a kid. Ichigo still wins this. Ichigo with his Hollow Mask was able to overpower Byakuya, and he was crazy. He had a black Getsuga Tensho this time, and still Ichigo beat a guy who had 1,000 swords, who has a Bunkai of 1,000 swords, okay, and you know, but the thing is, his mask can take over Ichigo's body, but Ichigo still wins that. Then we got Four Tails Naruto. Here we go. All right, now it gets interesting. Four Tails Naruto, when he's out of control, fighting pain. He has four tails. He has pretty much a beast. You know, he can shoot tail beast bombs from his mouth. And yeah, more powerful, basically. You know what I'm saying? He to shoot his tail beast bomb, he absorbs. He makes a big ball of chakra, makes it extremely small that he swallows it, and shoots out a giant blast. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting Orochimaru, and in Pain, you know, he gave them a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Pain is a guy who has a technique called Almighty Push. He destroyed his village, and Naruto was withstanding that Almighty Push. You know what I'm saying? That can destroy a city or a village, so it's like village level. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Naruto gets more stronger. Okay, all right. Then we got Six Tails Naruto. It's the same thing like Four Tails Naruto. Nothing really different. I mean, he just got bones around his body. He do the same exact shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Ichigo, Vasto, Lorde. Here we go. Now the fight gets interesting. Ichigo, Vasto, Lorde is out of control, just like Naruto, but pretty much Ichigo, Vasto, Lorde is Ichigo was fighting Yukiura, right? Yukiura had this technique called the Grand Race Zero that could destroy the city of Las Noches. For those who don't know what the city of Las Noches is, it's a city pretty much, right? But Las Noches is also like another world, if I should say. You know what I'm saying? It's not on Earth, pretty much, and that's like a dimension. And the city of Las Noches is apparently as big as a country. So just shooting a Grand Race Zero, it could be a weak one, could destroy the city of Las Noches. And Ichigo was on par at fighting Yukiura in this base form until he was getting cocky, and Yukiura took it serious. Yukiura transformed. He had completely bitch slapped Ichigo. He actually shot a hole in Ichigo's chest, and Ichigo died, but his inner hollow took over Ichigo's body. Ichigo went into Vasto, Lorde. Ichigo fights extremely aggressive. He's able to shoot a Grand Race Zero. Keep in mind, a Grand Race Zero can destroy the city of Las Noches, which is big as a country, by the way. Ichigo beats him. Ichigo is extremely fast. He's very aggressive. And he's really strong as hell, and he's really fast as fuck. Like, he cut the man's arm off, bro. And shot a Grand Race Zero that tied with Yukiura's Grand Race Zero. And Yukiura also got this like technique where he can throw like some type of blade. It can also destroy the city of Las Noches, and Ichigo just caught that motherfucker. So Ichigo, Vasto, Lorde versus Four Tails Naruto, bro. I gotta give it over to Ichigo again. I'm sorry, Naruto fans, because the man is literally beat a guy who can destroy a city that is big as a country. And also, let me tell y'all something. In a movie, this is a feat, by the way, in a movie called Bleach Hellverse, Ichigo goes to hell. With this form, he's fighting a guy who wanted him to break the chains of hell. Ichigo went into Vasto Lorde. He was shooting a Grand Race Zero that was destroying the chains of hell and destroying hell itself. And Ichigo literally broke the gates of hell, and his blast was causing, like, I don't know, how should I say this, like, global warming on Earth. Ichigo just transforming and shooting a Grand Race Zero could literally destroy hell. Literally. Yamamoto said if Ichigo kept shooting Grand Race Zeros, he'll destroy hell. Just one blast by Ichigo with his Grand Race Zero was destroying hell. Hell is infinite. Hell is bigger than the planet. Hell is bigger than space, just like heaven. Ichigo is multiversal at this point, buddy. Do I gotta keep going? Do y'all really think Naruto has a chance against that? No. And Yamamoto said if Ichigo transformed again, he can destroy hell, bro. And destroy the world, bro. Ichigo literally said in the movie, and this is also stated in the manga, as a feat for Ichigo, he thinks he can destroy the world. Yamamoto said, I didn't think the chains of hell could be broken. And Ichigo broke them motherfuckers. So, like, Ichigo was multiversal at this point. Naruto doesn't stand a chance and for the rest of this fight. And let me tell you why, bro. So let's go to Dangai Ichigo versus uh QB Naruto when Naruto had basically mastered the Nine Tails, or I got control of the Nine Tails. So Dangai Ichigo was fighting Aizen, a fourth dimensional being who can point his sword at you, which is which is hypnosis. And Aizen has the power of the Hokyo-kun, a powerful like orb and bleach that's in Aizen's chest, and Aizen was getting stronger and stronger by the minute. And literally, Aizen, if you get too close to Aizen with his form, you'll literally excuse me for this, you'll literally burn. Aizen is like the sun. He's like the sun, bro. He's like the sun. Do you really think Naruto has any chance against Dangai Ichigo? Also, Dangai Ichigo sword, when just clashing with Aizen's sword, can literally destroy mountains. Just the force of his sword can destroy mountains. And he has the same thing like Aizen is, if you get too close to Ichigo and you're a human being, you'll literally burn and evaporate. Wow, it gets kind of crazy, don't you think? I'm just saying, all right. Then we got QB Naruto here. QB Naruto basically got control over the Nine Tails, so the Nine Tails can take control over his body. You know, Naruto's more faster. You know what I'm saying? More powerful, more faster. He got, it's like a bumped up version of like One Tails and Two Tails, but he doesn't have a tail. He has an orange chakra cloak around his body. He can heal in this form. He's at his dad's speed in this form, the Yellow Flash, so he can move at his dad's speed. And Naruto's most best feat in his form is this, man. Naruto's best feat is just like his dad. When his dad dies, the Rakage's punch, the Rakage can keep up the same speed with Naruto, but he couldn't keep up with the same speed with his dad. It's funny. So Naruto can move at his dad's speed with this. He dodged the Rakage's punch just like his father, and the Rakage moves at lightning speed. So Naruto is now moving at lightning speed, but Ichigo was already at lightning speed in his first transformation. You know what I'm saying? And Ichigo gets way more faster in his transformations. The thing with Naruto is the more transformation Naruto has, the more stronger and faster he gets. With this form, basically, he can have multiple arms, make giant Rasegans and all of that. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to talk about, I moved too fast. We got Sage Mode Naruto here. Sage Mode Naruto basically is he was trained by a frog. I know it's crazy. So he has the power to sense stuff that isn't close to him. You know what I'm saying? Like awareness type stuff. React to attacks at the last minute. So like, let's say I'm going to stab Naruto with a sword. Naruto, just with his eyes closed, can wait till the sword gets extremely close to his body and just smack that away from his body. Naruto got the power to lift up like rocks, lift up heavy shit, lift up animals and throw them in the air. With Sage Mode, he can throw 3 Rasen Shurikens instead of 1. But Sage Mode has a short time limit, so he can only be in a form for like 5 minutes. Still, Ichigo stomps Naruto at this point, so let's go back to QB Naruto. QB Naruto versus Dangai Ichigo. Dangai Ichigo stomps. He be the guy who's 4th dimensional, who has the power so great that if you get too close to him, you'll burn. And Hogyo-kun, Ichigo also and Dangai Ichigo had destroyed a thing that Aizen has called Keto. Keto is like a black box, pretty much, that works like a black hole. And Ichigo completely cut that motherfucker with his hand. So let's go to the feet real quick. Man cut a box that works like a black hole with his hand. And he was also catching Aizen's swords, bro. Like, do I gotta really keep going with this, bro? Like, Dangai Ichigo is a beast. Naruto doesn't stand a chance. Let's keep it going, man. Then we got Bijou Mode Naruto. Naruto in the 4th Great Ninja War fighting Obito, Tobi Obito, wherever you want to call him in Madara. Naruto was basically fighting the Tail Beast. Also, I forgot about that. Naruto in QB Mode was fighting Tail Beast in his base form. He was fighting the all 7 Tail Beasts with the help of Killer Bee. he pretty much didn't do shit against the tail beast, you know what I'm saying? Other tail beast and Chorokees. He was getting his ass whooped. Him and Killer Bee were both getting their ass whooped until Naruto was fighting them. He was holding his own a little bit, I guess you can say. He needed a lot of help, you know what I'm saying? Killer Bee, Kakashi, and Guy had to save him from Obito. So Naruto, he's powerful, but it's just nowhere near close to Ichigo and feats. I'm sorry. Then we got Bijou Naruto. Bijou Naruto. Kurama and him are finally working together. Kurama the Nine-Tails finally accepted Naruto, and Kurama basically was stated in the Naruto data book. Let me go to it real quick. Kurama apparently Silver Side Naruto is a powerful force that could easily turn the world to ash. So Naruto is planetary now, or been planetary. He had a planetary being inside of him, and also Naruto gains the power to shoot a Tail Beast Bomb. At first I thought the Tail Beast Bomb was a mountain level attack, but it says in the data book when the Beast Chakra seethes, the earth quivers and heaven shake, earth shattering destructive power. So Naruto with the Tail Beast Bomb has the power to destroy a planet. Okay, so Naruto's planetary now. Alright. Okay. Alright, so Naruto getting a little ups in strength. So Naruto shot a Tail Beast Bomb with this form. And basically, he made a Tail Beast Bomb so big that maybe it's the size of a planet. I don't know. Maybe that is possible. So he shot a Tail Beast Bomb that canceled against 7 other Tail Beasts. So he made a Tail Beast Bomb big enough to cancel out 7 different Tail Beasts who made Tail Beast Bombs that fused their Tail Beast Bomb into one. And Naruto just shot one Tail Beast Bomb and it canceled out. Pretty impressive, if I should say. That's a planetary attack. So Naruto's planetary at this point. Alright, interesting. Let's go. Let's go. Still go with that. Let's compare Naruto to Vasto Lorde real quick. Bijou Naruto. Bijou Naruto still gets shitted on just by Vasto Lorde and Dangai Ichigo because Ichigo and Vasto Lorde is multiversal. Ichigo was already planetary because he was fucking with the world of the living, but the man literally blew up parts of infinity. Hell is infinite. Hell is bigger than space. Hell is bigger than the planet, big fella. So if Vasto Lorde stomps Bijou Naruto, then obviously Dangai Ichigo stomps Bijou Naruto. Like, do I really gotta keep going, man? I'm just saying, like, it's looking pretty bad for Naruto. These are Naruto's strongest feats, by the way. So comparing two forms, Dangai Ichigo versus Bijou Naruto, Dangai Ichigo still wins. Then we go versus Bijou Naruto. Mugetsu Ichigo is when Ichigo sacrifices all of his Soul Reaper's powers and goes into a form where he has long black hair and a black sword, pretty much. His spiritual pressure is so strong. He got black spiritual pressure now. The man literally made a sword, made a black flame. He hit Aizen with it, and Aizen was done, but Aizen didn't die. But he pretty much beat Aizen. Technically, not really, but that attack is pretty much like a one-shot, by the way. I don't see Naruto surviving a one-shot. I mean, Naruto can survive a lot of attacks, but I don't see Bijou Naruto, like, surviving a one-shot. Maybe the Tail Beast Bomb can cancel out the Mugetsu, or maybe destroy the Mugetsu, but if Ichigo was already like multiversal, just with a Grand Ray Zero could destroy a country and destroy hell. Let's just compare some real quick. Do you really think a Tail Beast Bomb can destroy a Grand Ray Zero? No, I don't see that happening, but benefit of the doubt, maybe Naruto's Tail Beast Bomb can beat a Mugetsu, okay? But still, Mugetsu Ichigo stomps Bijou Naruto. Now we got Naruto 6-pass Sage Mode that we see here. Okay, Naruto got godlike power now. Naruto has orbs around his back that can apparently destroy reanimated bodies of ninjas. Okay, they can destroy anything it touches, apparently, that it says in Naruto. Okay. Naruto has the power to bring people back from the dead or heal people. Okay, okay. Naruto can throw Tail Beast Rasen Shurikens, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we already know a Tail Beast bomb is a planetary attack. So he can have his Tail Beast bomb and a Rasen Shuriken. Okay, okay. He can throw those. Alright, alright. Interesting, interesting. And then Naruto, well, he was fighting Madara, Six Paths Madara, when uh Mike God beat Madara. Well, he didn't beat him. He didn't kill him. Mike God was gonna die. Naruto hit him, of course. Naruto not even transformed yet because he got powers of the Six Paths Sage mode. Six Paths Sage, right? He was able to dodge his limbo that he couldn't see, and he threw a like a lava Rasen Shuriken at Madara, I believe, and he got powers of the Tail Beast. You know what I'm saying? He has all of the Tail Beasts. He has all of their. They got a strong bond, so he can throw Tail Beast Rasen Shurikens. Wow. So like the powers that the Tail Beast have, he has those powers with his Rasen Shuriken. Interesting. Okay, Naruto got a little power on his side, a little P godlike power, if I should say. You know what I'm saying? He can also dodge a light speed attack called the Light Fang, in which Madara shot a Light Fang in Naruto, and Naruto dodged it point blank, like he wasn't even looking at the attack. And Naruto can sense his limbo shadow clones that you can't see. Okay, so Naruto a little bit OP here. You know what I'm saying? A little bit too powerful. I mean, well, he needs it because he's really losing against Ichigo, but a little bit too powerful. So let's. I got clap it up for Naruto here. You know what I'm saying? And he can fight in this form for days. You know what I'm saying? Little. Lot of ridiculous power here, you know what I'm saying? Getting power from a god, if I should say. Okay, all right. Yeah, great, great. Or from a demigod. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? He can fight in this form for days. Pretty interesting. Now I think about it, I'm trying to think of other moves he has. He also has a move called where he goes into his three-headed Ashura mode. Three-headed Ashura mode is pretty much he has a nine tails. He can go into his nine tails fox and throw like Rasen Shurikens. That's cool, you know. These two Rasen Shurikens that he gathers all Sage mode energy to make that form where he's in a huge fox with three heads and can throw two Tail Beast Rasen Shurikens, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty overpowered here. Pretty overpowered, you know what I'm saying? I think this is the strongest that we've seen Naruto so far. So we got that, right? At the time of Bleach, there really wasn't any more new forms because Bleach technically ended right there. So we got Ichigo versus Six Paths Naruto. I think this is pretty much Naruto got enough power to even like throw hands with Ichigo. But out of feats, bro, Ichigo wins. I'm sorry, Naruto fans. Naruto got all this godlike power and stuff. You know, he threw some Tail Beast Rasen Shurikens that are planetary attacks that were destroying Madara's meteors and all of that. He was also throwing hands with the mother of all chakra, who was going to make a dimension, who can literally take you to different dimensions, you know? He was throwing hands with her by himself. He was like tricking her a little bit, whooping her. The mother of all chakra is a planetary being, by the way, so he was holding his own, you know? For some feats, we saw dodging a dimensional attack that Kage shot from her hands. These two knives, like these two little like things that can basically, if they touch you, evaporate your whole body on like a molecular level. Or I wouldn't say that, but evaporate your whole body. Naruto's dodging this. Naruto's throwing hands with Kage. He didn't kill her though, but you know, he beat her with some help with Sasuke and Sakura, but Naruto is fighting a planetary being and it's planetary, but he couldn't even kill a planetary being by himself. If that's what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, I gotta give it a Ichigo, and plus Naruto's planet level at best. From what we've seen with the feats, and Ichigo's multiversal. So if I don't want to do this to the Naruto fans, but if I said Vasto Lorde Ichigo was fighting Six Paths Sage Mode, I believe Vasto Lorde Ichigo will whoop Six Paths Sage Mode Naruto. Just out of feats, bro. Like, feats are there for a reason to let you know how powerful a character is. And Naruto is still nowhere near multiversal level to be honest with you, just using common sense. But I guess I'm gonna give it to still I'm giving it to Dangai Ichigo or Mugetsu Ichigo. Still, I don't see Naruto beating them two versions of Ichigo. Maybe he can beat Dangai Ichigo, but Mugetsu Ichigo, nah, I don't see it, big fella. All right. Now we got since Ichigo didn't have no more transformations at that point. Well, he actually did. So Ichigo got a transformation called Fullbring Ichigo. Fullbring Ichigo is basically when Ichigo gets his powers back since he sacrificed all of his powers. His form, his Fullbring form, he basically has all of the powers of Yoriichi, Rukia, Renji, and all of their Soul Reaper's powers put together in Ichigo's Bankai. Ichigo's Bankai, or his Fullbring Shikai mode, he launched a Gusuga Tensho in the air, right? It literally pushed away all of the clouds. Like, that's a lot of destructive power, big fella, if I should say. Let me show y'all the feats real quick, man. A clip of Fullbring Ichigo. As we can see, my man just shot a whole Gusuga Tensho in the air that made all the clouds go away. That's a lot of destructive raw power. So this where it gets interesting. 6 past Naruto, who got a lot of destructive raw power, versus Fullbring Ichigo. Who will win is the question, right? That's the question. From feats, we already know that Ichigo is multiversal and Naruto is nowhere near that at this point. He's only planetary at best. Just going off of that, but we're not gonna use that because I don't want to do the boy Naruto like that. I want to give Naruto a chance at least, but you know, Fullbring Ichigo. Like, should I really gotta keep talking about this, man? Like, bro, listen, bro. Like, the man was already multiversal, and Naruto is only planetary at that point. The man was first planetary. The man was first multiversal. The man Ichigo just made a whole Gusuga Tensho go in the air. All the clouds went away. Like, that's a lot of destructive power. When he's transformed, he's way faster than he is. The man literally, like, if you was running away from Ichigo, Ichigo would already just grab you, like, from the air. Let's say if you was running or flying, Ichigo would just grab you with no effort at all. That's how fast and powerful the man is. Like, Naruto has no attack like that can make all the clouds go away. Like, just out of raw power, Fullbring Ichigo got this in the bag. Then I'm gonna skip some transformations because Ichigo gets a lot of transformations. Then he loses those transformations. Now we up to the point where it's 1,000-year blood war Ichigo versus Naruto the Last. Okay, now it gets more interesting. Naruto the Last. Actually, let me go back. Let me go back to Fullbring mode Ichigo real quick. I just got one more thing to say, just to show a feat for Ichigo. Ichigo transforming in this mode, by the way, in this Shikai form, also destroyed a dimension, if I should say. Yes, he destroyed a dimension. If you want to see more proof here, let me show you the feat. So let's just read the manga panel real quick. Going on in here, what the hell is this? This can't be broken. You're kidding. What the? Wait, do we see what's going on, right? So, even I can't deactivate that dimension. It can't be broken from the outside. Can you figure that out? That dimension can be broken. Even if he mounted an all-out attack with the captains here, I don't see how that thing can be so powerful. I don't believe it. Ichigo transforming destroyed a whole damn dimension. Yo, so you telling me the man's multiversal, he can destroy dimensions. So the man was planetary at first. Then he became multiversal, and he can destroy dimensions. Naruto is only planetary at best. Naruto can't destroy no dimension, and Naruto is a multiversal. Yo, I think this kind of getting a little bit irrelevant for Naruto at the moment. And I'm showing Naruto's feats. Naruto don't even got that many feats. This is Naruto's strongest feats ever that he ever had throughout the whole entire damn series of Naruto Shippuden. So now we got six pass Naruto versus no, not six pass Naruto, because we already know Fullbring Ichigo stomped six pass Naruto. We got Naruto the last, that is moon level. Actually, let me backtrack. I know I'm doing a lot of backtracking. But Naruto had this other feat, right? I'm saying he was fighting the mother of all chakra. The mother of all chakra was creating dimensions. And she was going to destroy the dimension that she created. She could take them to different dimensions. She made a giant truth-seeking orb, just like the ones in Naruto's back. She was going to destroy that dimension. And Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura beat her. But Naruto needed Sasuke to beat Kaguya. And Sakura helped him out. And Naruto couldn't even kill Kaguya with the power that he has. Just a little something to let y'all fans know. Okay, let's go back.
The moon! It just split in two!
What? That's it. It's over.
It's not over till I say it is! And the deeper the feelings that you want to express, the longer it takes to knit! That's the reason!
You got me with one hit.
Okay, from what we just seen there, that was Naruto the last. So Naruto the last survived an attack that can cut the moon in half. Okay, he can breathe in space. Alright, Naruto can, he beat a guy with one punch we seen, so he one-shotted a guy. Okay, yo. Naruto, I thought he's planetary, but that's a moon feat. Okay. I mean, Naruto definitely got the power to destroy your planet because he got a planetary attack, but that's a moon feat. Ichigo still stomps. Like, do I really gotta keep doing this, bro? Like, now let me talk about 1,000-year blood war Ichigo. Ewok. Now, Ichigo did beat Ewok with help. Ewok is a planetary being. Strongest enemy in Bleach. Ewok literally had a power. He was going to destroy the Soul King in the Soul Society. The Soul Society is another world. Just to let you know, Ichigo beat this guy. Listen, when I say how important this is, I need you guys really to listen. Ewok has the power to see into the future and change the future and rewrite the future. Ichigo beat a guy who's the strongest character in Bleach with a little help, but all Ichigo needed to do was cut him once. Ichigo one-shotted this guy who's a planetary god. Let me show y'all some feats real quick. Just flexing his energy was going to destroy the Soul Society, bro. He was going to destroy the Soul Society. The Soul Society is a dimension, bro. The Soul Society is bigger than the Earth, bro. Dog. The man just flexing his power was going to destroy the Soul Society. The Soul Society is a planet at least. At least big as a planet. How many buildings and shit is in the Soul Society? The man's a planetary guy? That's what you're trying to tell me, bro? More feats. His power was so great that he was consuming Ichigo with the rest of the Soul Society. And he was going to destroy the world, bro. That's how strong Ewok is. The man literally cut Ewok in half. Just like how Naruto one-shotted Tonari just now, the man with his sword cut Ewok in half. He killed him. Then Ewok had to rewrite the future, and he killed him again. Like, bro, do I really gotta keep talking about who's stronger, bro? Ichigo stomps Naruto. Ewok is the strongest guy in Bleach, bro, who can rewrite the future. Ichigo in his base form Shikai mode was so powerful that Ewok is the strongest character, enemy in Bleach, the strongest villain. and he couldn't even withstand one swing from his sword. Ichigo abilities. Ichigo's Bunkai is fused with his Quincy side, his good side, and his hollow side. They both fuse together, which gives him his true Bunkai form that he has with the horn on his head. He can mix a Gutsuka Tensho, combine that with the Grand Ray Zero. He has a small blade that with that small blade he can also well, I'm talking about his Bunkai powers. That's his Shikai powers, but we're talking about his Bunkai powers. There are some moves that we don't even know that Ichigo can even do, from like the Jump Force, the Mugen games and all of that. So so the what I see in them games is Ichigo is really overpowered as fuck, and Ichigo actually has new abilities, bro. The man killed a planetary being just with one swing from his sword. Naruto one-shotted a guy who can cut the moon in half, who's moon level. Meanwhile, we got Ichigo here who just literally one-shotted a guy with one swing from his sword. People in Bleach, villains in Bleach get cut by a sword all the time by Ichigo. They get cut by swords, they keep on fighting. You telling me Yuag is the strongest villain in Bleach, and he couldn't even withstand one swing from Ichigo's sword, bro? Bro, this is very dumb. That means Naruto is planetary at best, and Ichigo is far beyond. So if Ichigo was trying to like just swing a sword at Naruto, bro, Naruto would probably get a one-shotted just like Yuak. And it makes all the most perfect sense, bro. Naruto's best feat, bro, is a moon-level feat, but he has the power to destroy your planet. Very ironic, don't you think? Ichigo stomps. I should just end the video here, bro. Out of feats, this is all the Naruto's strongest feats, and these are all the Ichigo's strongest feats. Ichigo can destroy an attack that can that works like a black hole. Ichigo can destroy dimensions. Ichigo can destroy hell and planets. He's multiversal. Naruto was planetary at best. I should say moon level at best, to be honest with you. Let me go to Boruto real quick. So now we in Boruto, we got a character called Kinshiki. Kinshiki is a guy who can basically has the power in the Boruto data, but with forbidden power can split worlds to obliterate all things. Kinshiki hopes for Asuke's clan's prosperity. Kinshiki fused with Momoshiki, and Naruto and Sasuke were fighting Momoshiki, but Naruto couldn't even beat Momoshiki by himself. Naruto and Sasuke were throwing hands, you know what I'm saying, which is impressive, you know. No, they was fighting Kaguya, but they couldn't throw hands with Kaguya, but they were throwing hands and beating him just without using Jutsu. Very impressive. Let me tell you something though, bro. They still could even kill Momoshiki, and he can split worlds. And Naruto's planetary, bro. Bro, Ichigo stomps, bro. Don't stop it, bro. They didn't even kill Momoshiki. Naruto needed help. Technically, Boruto killed Momoshiki. And then we got Naruto fighting Jigen here. Naruto gets bitch slapped by Jigen and Sasuke. And they were going all out, and Jigen wasn't even trying. Then we got here we go, Naruto's new form called Baryon mode. Let me go back to it, man. Now versus true Bunkai Ichigo. Even though we already know Ichigo obviously stomps, Baryon mode Naruto is a form that pretty much Naruto was going to die. Naruto was going to die because if he doesn't use it, he's going to fight Jigen. He's fighting, not Jigen, he's fighting Ishiki. Ishiki bitch slapped Sasuke and Naruto. Naruto was using Naruto's form. He didn't do nothing to him at all. Baryon mode is a form that's like, apparently Kurama compared him to, like, shit, the sun. I'm like, okay, and, at first we thought Naruto was going to explode, since Naruto was going to die by using this form. It's like a suicide bomb, but he's apparently not even like a suicide bomb. Let me explain y'all this, because apparently Naruto's form works like a nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is something that, scientists are trying to create today, you know what I'm saying, because it will power the world with a lot of energy. But with the technology that we have today, that is impossible. So Naruto and the Nine Tails are basically combining their chakras together to make a new one, which is why the form is so dangerous that Naruto is going to die in. And in order for Naruto to explode like a suicide bomb, he would have to use nuclear fission. It's something that we have today to disconnect from the chakra, from the new chakra that him and the Nine Tails were both making. In this fight, since Naruto was going to die by Ishiki if he didn't use the form, he was going to die if he used the form anyway. Kurama says, yo, just since Ishiki is apparently dying and he needs Kawaki's body for his vessel, as a new vessel, Ishiki had like 24 hours to live. Naruto in his form is decreasing Ishiki's lifespan. So since Naruto was going to die and Nine Tails knew Ishiki was going to die, he wanted to have a fight that was like, wow, who's going to die first? You, Naruto, or Ishiki? So don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything flashy. Don't use no super moves, no like Ultimate Ninja Storm finish jutsu finishers. Don't do none of that. Just hit him with just regular hands to decrease his lifespan. So at first Naruto was hitting him. He had 24 hours to live. Now he only had 30 minutes to live. So, and apparently Naruto didn't even kill him because Ishiki overpowered Naruto and knocked Naruto out of the form. So let me show y'all some things about the fight real quick. The manga panels real quick. The feats. And Kurama just said this out of the blue. Like apparently Kurama knows physics. So you're telling me the creators of Boruto, no wonder why I needed Maji Kishimoto. I just gonna make a new form out of the blue that we never heard about. Okay, all right. Wow. Listen, don't make any unnecessary moves, even yourself of super, what? Whatever thoughts. Those are tricks to keep Baryon mode going for as long as possible because Naruto has a time limit because if he goes out of this form, he's going to die. And apparently Naruto doesn't even die in this form. So y'all really gonna keep doing this. Like, this is the whole fight, bro. And apparently Naruto doesn't even kill Ishiki. So with all 1,000-year blood warrior Ichigo, and Ichigo is, as an overall character, shit stomps every single form that Naruto ever has, including this new form. I would like to say that Vasto Lorde, which is multiversal, shit stomps all forms of Naruto, including his new form, including Naruto the last every single form of transformation that Naruto ever has. Wouldn't be enough to kill Ichigo because Ichigo is was planetary, then he multiversal, then he just scales, and then you can destroy dimensions. So Ichigo bitch slaps Naruto to a bloody pulp. Naruto doesn't stand a chance. Like I said, I would like to say that Vasto Lorde shit stomps every single form of Naruto, including his new form. But I feel like that's probably a stretch, even though he's multiversal. So yeah, man. Who is stronger as a character? Who will win in the fight? Friendly fight or fight to the death? Bloodlust character or whatever. Ichigo wins. It's been your boy Anime Crossover, man. And I'm done. Ichigo is multiversal and more. Naruto is just planetary. Done.